A former Tory leader blasted Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to his face, demanding to know why did you have to kill protesters in Gaza to stop them scaling a border fence. Lord Michael Howard, who is himself Jewish, told Mr. Netanyahu many people agree with Israel's right to stop protesters entering Israel. But in extraordinary scenes at a public meeting, he asked him, why couldn't you use rubber bullets? Why couldn't you? If an extreme issue had to use live ammunition, why couldn't you shoot them in the legs? Why did you have to kill them to stop them scaling the fence? Lord Howard's intervention was notably harder than Theresa May, who is understood to have expressed concern about the loss of Palestinian lives in the Gaza protests when they met at Downing Street on Wednesday. Image, AFP, Image, Rex, Shutterstock. The Prime Minister said the UK absolutely recognises Israel's right for self-defence against the activities of extremists and terrorists. But, Mrs May added, but with 100 Palestinian lives lost and a deteriorating situation in Gaza, I hope we can talk about how we can alleviate the situation and how we can ensure that we can get back to a position where we are able to find a way through to talk about a two-state solution. Palestinian health officials said more than 120 people had been killed and 10,000 injured by Israeli troops over a 6-week period between April and May, as a series of protests took place along the border between the Gaza Strip and Israel. Image, AFP. In demonstrations that coincided with the controversial relocation of the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, 60 were said to have been killed when 40,000 people protested. The Israeli leader told Lord Howard that all non-violent methods of protecting the border had been exhausted. UK calls for an independent investigation into Gaza violence. Speaking in central London at an event hosted by the Policy Exchange think tank, he said, "Everything you said has been tried and other things and it didn't work. Nobody intentionally went out to kill anyone, people died accidentally, and I can tell you that Hamas at a certain point said not enough people are being killed, push more, let the Jews kill more." Their goal was to have as many casualties. Our goal was to minimize casualties and avoid fatalities. Netanyahu also played down anti-Semitism in the Labour Party, saying the problem existed on both the left and right. "I'm concerned with the growth of anti-Semitism anywhere, in any quarter. There's anti-Semitism on the left and there's anti-Semitism on the right, and wherever I see it I oppose it. I think that the Labour Party has been historically a bastion of support for Zionism and I value its contributions over the years. Yesterday I met with parliamentarians from both the Conservative Party and the Labour Party who support Israel. I recognize there's a strain, I recognize that.